Yo, what is going on, everybody? StevenBearKing here with another episode of Let's Play Chess here on YouTube. I'm joined here with my good friend Bobby G, aka Robert Galindo. What's up, Rob?
Good. How you doing, man?
Good, thanks, man. Thanks for coming and checking out this with me. We're gonna do a few videos for you today, release them out through the week. Hopefully, you play some Minecraft and some Elder Scrolls. But for right now, the video of today is going to be some chess, so we're just going to play a little bit of live chess here real quick. I got the white pieces, which I love. Hopefully we'll get something I like, which we don't. But that's okay. We'll play this way. I've been doing a lot of different things where I play knight f3 on that particular move, but we're going to go play like this. And let's just go ahead and get these pieces developed pretty quickly. Let's see if he wants to double my pawns. We'll let him do that. He does want to double the pawns, so that's cool. We're just going to castle long anyways and hope for the best. And let's see. So we'll come out like this.
Already anticipating the move, huh?
Yeah, I'm trying to be ready to go here, but maybe I've made a couple mistakes already. That looks like a pretty nasty move. But that's okay, because I still really don't care.
Why wouldn't you just force him out with the pawn?
Because he's going to probably take there anyways, just because he's going to double the pawns. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, see, he's just, that was already kind of like his idea, because I couldn't do what I wanted to do, which was take back with the queen. Now my king's exposed. But that's okay, because this white squared bishop's going to still do a pretty good job. My center's still pretty strong. I didn't notice this guy. He is a pretty strong player, though, so I do have to worry. But he's castled, and I got some open lines, too. I'm not too worried. I can bring my pieces to different places. Let's see. Well, I can throw my bishop in there, which is a pretty good idea, I think. Start trying to move some of my pieces a little bit closer to his king. And try to get some counterplay. I can come here. It's not looking too good for me. I'm going to be running out of time pretty shortly here trying to figure out
Blitz
what's
chess.
really going on, but I feel like there should be some kind of something we can get going on over here. I gotta get the center broken open, yeah. I gotta get these pawns over here out of the way a little bit. We'll drop back, should be okay. Yeah.
He's got the big. Oh no! Oh, there you go. He's gonna come down. The A4.
But let's see what he's doing here. Yeah, see, I think probably a better move for him probably would have played to play that and just break it open, because his rook was already on the H file or the A file, and he would have been putting a lot of pressure down and opening up my king more. So hopefully this helps me out, gives me a little bit of time to still try to get something going on. It's really quite difficult just for the fact that let's see. We'll drop that piece back. Alright. I'm trying to get this piece going somehow. Let's see. If I come, I do this, and I do this. And he drops the piece.
Nice.
Sometimes you got to play for dirty tricks, but when they work out, they work out. He wasn't paying attention. He couldn't take with either pawns because his queen was pinned to his king. If he would have took with the G pawn, his rook was hanging when he took with the E pawn. So that's why I took the bishop to begin with, just to hope for a couple of those tricks and realize that he wasn't going to be able to take, and I was hoping to be able to just open him up a little bit.
Force him into a mistake.
Yeah, and so far this worked out for us pretty well. Let's see, we still aren't completely out of the woods yet, so we still have to win the game.
Oh, okay, the queen.
And I just want to try to get my pieces in an active position. Right now his queen is kind of stuck guarding this square, so what we could do is come here and put more pressure on the F square by bringing in the rook. And I think he's just dropping more pieces.
He's dropping piece after piece.
So, see, I expect at some point he'll probably resign. I don't think he's checkmating me, so. I probably could have just took that pawn with the rook. But now his queen probably would have came in at that point too anyways. So it's getting a little bit dangerous. What can I do? Let's try to chase this queen away.
Capture those two center files.
Luckily, I'm not doing too bad on the clock here. We got a little bit of time. It's hard to calculate and talk at the same time. I do apologize if I get quiet for a minute. That's just me trying to make sure I don't lose what's a really good position right now, which I'm finding a way to kind of make things difficult. I don't want to get myself checkmated, but I should be okay because I do have the bishop to come back. I really have to get something going on because he's got a lot of pawns. I might have some pieces, but there's a lot of pawns chilling over there, and they could become pieces. So
they're gonna start moving.
So we'll bring the bishop down. Kind of ugly to guard this pawn like that, but I really can't afford to be dropping too many pawns. Let's see, so I can throw in,
check.
Yeah, throw in this check, move them up into some dark squares so that maybe I can find a way to get in. Just want to make sure I'm not dropping anything. Hopefully I'm not. It's really hard to calculate when there's a queen in the middle of the board because there's a lot of squares that black queen can go to. But that's why it's blitz chess. Not every move can be a perfect move.
We're starting to catch him on time too.
Yeah, so we're gonna. Well, he's threatening checkmate. That's for sure. So what we can do. Oh, he's threatening checkmate and he's threatening my rook on the bottom rank, on the back rank there. So he might have just turned this back around. Let's see. So that's checkmate. That's a hanging rook.
What about putting queen to b3?
It's still going to lose my rook. but
seems like either rook or checkmate.
yeah. So let's go ahead and we'll do it like this. Not much we can do about it. Maybe we can still try to survive for a draw. I wasted a lot of time trying to figure that out. Really devastating to lose the piece. Maybe he won't notice. Who knows? He's blundered a few things in this game, so we could see what's going on here. Okay, so he checks, which I don't think is a big deal. Maybe a mistake even.
Yeah, because you're going to catch a check.
Yeah. Okay. And then if we come back here, maybe. Let's see what he's going to do. Yeah, he's going to throw in some checks. That's fine. I'm cool with that. That doesn't bother me too much. Yeah. So he still wanted to go in and checkmate me, but you're not going to checkmate me if you're dropping the pawn. Let's see. He's going to give me another free pawn. Yeah, that's still cool.
Down to 27 seconds.
Yeah, I got plenty of time. Plenty of time on the clock to commit the crime. We're going to come back.
Start pushing the pawn.
Yeah, we need to, let's see. I can't trade queens. That's something for sure. But it's not so easy. I'm still dropping pawns. Let's go ahead and bring this piece here. Not looking too good. Not looking too good. He knew that I wanted to go there, so we'll come here. You can throw in a lot of checks, but we can just move around. Oh, ooh. And I resign. So my opponent took game one there. Let's see if he wants to go ahead and take the rematch. I'll go ahead and just tell him good game. Just to be friendly, see if he wants to play another one. If not, we'll move on to another opponent. No big deal. We're just getting warmed up. He declined the rematch, so we'll just go new 5-2, seek out a new challenger. At least this guy is a little bit lower rated. We'll try to do a little bit better of a job, not blunder winning positions. Let's see what he goes for. It's going to be, you know, probably E4, D4, usually pretty standard. Hopefully he gets it going too pretty quickly here. Don't want to be sitting here for too long, just chilling.
Just hanging out.
Nope, game's aborted, so we'll try to find one more. We got the white pieces again.
There we go.
And we'll get the party started. I really hope somebody plays E5. I just want to play a scotch. Play what I know. Here we go. And it's going to be a little bit, well, it's just going to transpose into things that I'm pretty used to. I still just don't care. If you're going to give me the bishop pair, I'll let you double my pieces, double my pawns. I'd rather have a big center than worry about it and have the bishop pair. So we'll bring this piece up. And then I'm just going to treat this like a normal scotch, just with a little bit broken of a center here, which is fine because this is where I'm going to try to put pressure anyways. So let's just let me play that move, which is fine. I want to go right here just because I want to keep an eye on the squares that this pony can go to, as well as I want to get this bishop out before I retreat back to this square because I don't want to block this bishop in. I really want it on this diagonal.
Get him out there doing something.
I mean, I could fiend shuttle and put them on this diagonal, but I want to keep these pawns here in order. So let's get this guy out.
He's losing time too.
Yeah, he's having to think about this. He might not be completely used to this position. Let's see if he's going to take that. I can't really. If I was just able to castle right now, that move wouldn't be too big of a problem. But I haven't castled yet. Not really sure I like that move. But his dark squared bishop is kind of in an awkward spot.
What about pushing e4 past his pawn?
Yeah, that's a good shout. I could do that. Let's go. We'll take the raw recommended move. We'll do that. Let's just see what happens.
Never
here.
know. You know?
Oh, that's what happens.
Um,
Not paying enough attention.
Not too bad.
Well, I'm losing my queen. It's pretty bad. Let's see.
Oh.
So I really don't have any choice but to take it unless I'm going to resign right now. But
that's why you don't do the Rob recommended.
Yeah, that's why you don't do Rob recommended moves. I should know better than that, but that's okay because we're still going to do our best. We haven't resigned yet, and if you're not going to resign, you just play the best moves that you can until you see that there's no tricks or anything like that. It's just over.
Yeah.
So,
the Rob recommended move will do that every
we'll tell
time.
the opponent good game, and we'll see. We'll offer him a rematch and see if he wants to let us get something going on here. So at least he wants to play. He said, "I'll take some points from you.
I'll catch some rank on
I'll
you.
catch some rank on you. You're gonna be making mistakes like that. No problem." So he's gonna play something weird. I don't like it when people play something weird, but that's okay. We'll play what I know. Do what I know. So we're gonna get our pieces developed here.
He's thinking.
Yeah, he does. Well, maybe that's why he's beating me, because he's
Yeah,
taking a lot of time thinking, and even when he's thinking, I'm just chilling.
He's trying to make 5 awesome moves instead of 30 okay moves.
So we'll see. We'll see if he can get me again in this one. If he can, it's good for him. But if it does come down to an end game and it's pretty equal and you have, no time on your clock, he's not going to be happy that he spent, this much time on move 4.
Right.
Not too good to be thinking for a minute on move 4. Especially in something that, people have played stuff like this over and over and over in many games. It's not the first time I'm sure this position's arrived in any way, shape, or form. So he's just going to go ahead and push it, which, I don't have a problem with. It does change the structure a bit if I take. But that's okay, because he's going to just bring his knight into that square, and I don't think it's going anywhere after that, so. It does kind of drop this bishop in, but I can always take it to this square or reroute it over to this square. It seems pretty simple. You seem like if you're going to play that move, you would just automatically take it back, right. But you already spent the minute to think about it.
Yeah, he's killing it. He's down to 330.
So we'll see. He wants to make good moves. He's like I said, he's after my points. He's ready to beat me again. So
he's trying to end it fast with short amount of moves. Thinking, he'll think himself right into a loss.
You can think yourself right into a loss. So I'm just going to relieve my position. If he wants to take my bishop in this case, it's not the best bishop behind this pawn anyways, so
comes the
Okay,
queen.
so he's gonna start putting pressure, but let's see.
I think he was hoping you would take that little check.
Well, I'm looking at it and I'm dropping this pawn right here, but oh well. Again, what can you do? And so that's also looking like I'm dropping my
Rook.
knight. Yeah. Well, actually, yeah.
You could trap him in all the night. Mm.
So the best way to get out of this probably would be,
Queen check.
well, I throw in a queen check and it doesn't do too much. I guess I'm just gonna have to do it like this, or else I'm losing
A piece.
the rook instead of the knight. So I'd rather keep my rook. And it looks like today we're just gonna be, 3 losses in a row, but that's the way the cookie crumbles. So
Not yet. It's never over.
yeah, we haven't resigned yet. He's still got to take the piece, but I'm sure he's gonna take it. You got to take the piece. I don't think that was the right way to do it. Oh yeah, or
No.
yeah, that still works because I can't take back with my king, so he is gonna actually get the rook.
And a check. And a rook.
No, I probably shouldn't have done that. I could have blocked and still hoped to maybe trap his rook if he wasn't thinking too much about it, but
Hopefully the time will come and get him now. It's below 2 minutes.
yeah, it's below 2 minutes. That should still be plenty of time. I'm gonna go ahead and castle to safety. That's the least I can do. And that's what he says. And we'll pop in right here. Oh, that's just dropping the knight too. So if he takes the knight, it's resign time. Yeah, so we'll call it good.
Well,
Tell them good games. I don't think there's anything going on there. The queen's just.
What about the queen to b2?
Yeah, I mean, still, but even getting that.
It's not.
Actually, yeah, that's. I mean, I take that piece and he just moves the knight and the rook's defended. So, we're. Didn't do pretty good here, but that's okay. I just want to thank Rob for joining me on this video. Hopefully everybody enjoyed. We're using the webcam mics. Hopefully you were able to hear us and everything. I'm not going to let him get any more points from me, but thanks so much for playing. Let my opponent know thanks for playing. Look out for our other videos coming out this week. We're going to do some Minecraft a little bit later, record it, put it out later in the week for you, as well as probably some Elder Scrolls and maybe even some console games if we can figure it out and have the time. So thank you so much for joining us. Go ahead, like the video, subscribe to my channel, follow me on Twitter. Thanks again for watching. Peace.